This is Plant-Based Briefing, Mothers and Daughters, Sons and Steaks by Michelle Schaefer at MainStreetVeganAcademy.com. And I'm your host, Marian Erickson. This is the Plant-Based Podcast where I curate a variety of articles on plant-based and vegan living, get permission, and narrate them to you here every weekday in about 10 minutes or less. And I'm pleased to have permission from Main Street Vegan Academy to share their content, and I wanted to narrate this article in honor of Mother's Day this coming weekend. So now let's get to today's Plant-Based Briefing. Mothers and Daughters and Sons and Steaks by Michelle Schaefer at MainStreetVeganAcademy.com. Rachel isn't her name. It's the name I've given inmate 47973, for she was stripped of her name the minute they put her in prison, though she committed no crime. Barely old enough for an estrus cycle, Rachel is pregnant with her second baby. She feels him growing inside her. Although conceived through rape, Rachel loves him fiercely and will fight to protect him when he's born. She will lose that fight, and her son will be taken from her, as her first baby was. 9 months inside her, and they will take him and do horrible things to him, and she cannot stop it. They will pump Rachel's breasts, but her baby won't get the nutrients. Her tender nipples will crack and bleed. They will leak pus, and she'll be in pain. Jeremiah isn't his name. It's the name I've given inmate 61928, as he was never given a name. Jeremiah was given a cell so small he could not turn around. Deprived of nutrients, he didn't grow right. He never knew fresh air. They killed him when he was a child. He was luckier than his older sister Jessica, more fortunate than his mother Rachel. Jessica isn't her name. This is the name I've given inmate 52093 because she never received a name. She was taken from her mother Rachel the moment she was born and raped the moment she became fertile. She lives the same as her mother, the one she grew inside of for 9 months, the one she frantically looked around for at birth, the mother who cried for her when she was taken, the mother she never knew. She didn't know her brother, Jeremiah, born after her. She does not know what will happen to the baby now growing inside her, or what will become of her. A woman from Syracuse, New York, actually named Rachel, shouts her order as she tells her children to pipe down. It's hot, and everyone wants a vanilla ice cream cone, except for the youngest, who wants a chocolate shake. A man from Kansas City, Kansas, given the name Jeremiah, treats his clients to dinner at the steakhouse before their flight. Jeremiah knows what businessmen want. Only the youngest member of the team flinches, but the rest order the veal, enjoying being treated like royalty. A high school sophomore from Denver, Colorado, whose parents named her Jessica, is at a restaurant with friends. They order elaborate meals most will throw away. To avoid judgment, Jessica orders the double bacon cheeseburger like her new friend, a senior, instead of the black bean burger she'd prefer. Cows must give birth in order to lactate. Artificially inseminated on what the industry calls the rape rack, their babies are stolen from them the minute they're born. The mothers cry out for days. Without dairy, veal wouldn't exist. Cows carry their babies for 9 months, just as humans do. They love their babies, and just as humans, they long to nurse, nuzzle, and bond with their babies. They cry, and some go crazy when their babies are taken from them, just as we would. What we put into our mouths is our choice. We can vote with our dollars whether or not we're brilliant, famous, or wealthy. It's empowering to realize that something as simple as, "Will you please make that with almond milk instead of dairy?" can change the course of history and put us on a collective path to end suffering without compromising our lifestyles. Compassionate eating makes life better for everyone. I swear on my mother's life it's true. You just listened to Mothers and Daughters and Sons and Steaks by Michelle Schaefer at MainStreetVeganAcademy.com. And I'm your host, Marian Erickson. I'll link some other mothers-related episodes in the show notes. One of the most powerful ones, I think, is 467, A Bovine Sophie's Choice by veterinarian Holly Cheever. I'll also link 795, The Hen is a Symbol of Motherhood for Reasons We May Have Forgotten. 535, Dairy Makes a Mockery of Birth and Motherhood. 888, What Wings Are For, The Story of Ruby and Ivy. 796, Our Feminist Right to Resist Comparison with the Females of Other Species. And 410, The Mother Turkey and Her Young. I'm also going to link a YouTube video from Vegan Family Kitchen. Brigitte Gem shares a personal story about when she was breastfeeding and had an epiphany and became vegan as a result. It's a beautiful story, so look for that in the show notes, or you can go to Vegan Family Kitchen's YouTube channel and search breastfeeding. So please share this episode with anyone who might benefit, and thanks for listening.